Back with no lot paper at the Phillies versus the Athletics for game number one of the 3-game series. And the Phillies going to get 15 and 20 in the season, and the Athletics going to get 18 and 16 in the season. So so coming up, so we got Chris Sanders pitching for the Phillies today, and pitching for the Athletics today be Luis Sereno. So we had Jacob Wilson coming back for the Athletics. No Athletics players on base. They're outside the first. Here we go. Chris Sanders got the pitch for you. When you Jacob swinging and striking one, because we're taking the pitch. Jacob swinging and strike to 1-2, because we're taking the pitch. Jacob. And Jacob Wilson grounds out to the third base, and Alabama goes to the first base and right side in time. And Jacob Wilson is out. So coming up next, the bat for the legs, we have Van Rook against the bat for the Athletics. No leg plays on base. One out, top of the first. Here we go. Because Sam got pitched for you, Van Rook has to go to strike 1-1. Because Sam pitch you, Van has to go to swing and strike 2-2. Because Sam pitch you, Van has to go to strike 3. And Van Rook is out. First strikeout for Costanza is 1K. So coming up next, the bat for the Athletics, we had Nick Suzuki next to bat for the Athletics. No Athletics players on base. 2 outs, top the first. Here we go. Costanza got the pitch for Nick, get ready for it. Swinging to the 5-1. Costanza got the pitch for Nick, get ready for it. Swinging to strike 2-2. Costanza got the pitch for Nick, get ready for it. Nick Suzuki grinds out to the third base, and Alabama goes to the first base in right side in time. And Nick Suzuki is out. That's 3 outs for the Athletics, so we still have a scoreless game. We went on to the bottom of the first. It's the Phillies turn back. Let's see what the Phillies knew to turn back at the bottom of the first. And the 3 Philly players who at the bottom first be Trey Turner, Kyle Schwarber, and Bryce Harper. The Phillies start will be Trey Turner, Kyle Schwarber, Bryce Harper, Doris Garcia, right field, Brandon Marshall left field, JT Meanu, Bryce Stop in second base, Adam playing third, and Justin Hunt playing center field. And that's your Phillies starting lineup. So we had Trey Turner coming back with the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the first. Here we go. Lynch got the pitch to Trey. Running catch goes strike 1. Swing on the pitch to Trey. Good. Trey Turner lines out to the left field of Tyler Southern Stone. And Trey turns out taking 1. Coming next about the Phillies. We got Castle next about the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 1 out. Bottom of the first. Here we go. Lynch got the pitch to Schwarber. Running catch goes 1. Swing on the pitch to Schwarber. Running catch goes 2. Swing on the pitch to Schwarber. Running catch goes 3. Swing on the pitch to Schwarber. Running catch goes strike 1. It's a 3-1. Swing on the pitch to running catch goes 5-3-2 for game. Swinging in the pitches over there. Castro flies out to the center field. Zach June and Castro 1. Coming up next about the Phillies, we got Bryce Harper next about the Phillies. No play first on base. 2 outs behind the first inning. Hibernation. And Jimmy got the pitch for Bryce Harper for swinging and striking 1. Jimmy got the pitch for Bryce running catch goes striking 1-2. Jimmy got the pitch for Bryce running catch goes 1-2. Running catch go to strike. Running catch is swinging to go right into the grass. That's a single. Bryce Harper makes the first take for the Phillies. Bryce Harper got 81.0. Bryce Harper singles on the ground ball to the second baseman. June Hinton deflected by the first baseman Nick Swings. Sometime Bryce Harper gets on base. So coming up next, to have the Phillies, we have a Doles Garcia next to have the Phillies. Got 1 play fair first base, 2 outs to the bottom of first. Here we go. Which means got the pitch, we Garcia running catch goes ball 2. Which means got the pitch, you Garcia running catch ball 2. Which means got the pitch, you Garcia running catch ball 3. Which means got the pitch, you Garcia running catch 1. That is ball 4, and Doles Garcia is walled against the first base for the fan. But this he got walled in first ball of the game. So the Phillies got Doles Garcia on first base and Bryce on second base. Coming next to bat the Phillies, we got Brandon Marshall next to bat the Phillies. No Philly players on base. We got Philly players on first base, second base. 2 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. Miss Vinny got a piston that you Mars get ready born. Riding onto the grass, not a single. Brandon Moss remains the first for field. Brandon Moss got a 1 year old. Brandon Moss singled on line drive to the center field. Zach Gilon and vice versa and those Garcia advanced to third base and vice versa to third base. So the Phillies have Brandon Marsh on first base, those Garcia on second base, and vice versa on third base. Bases loaded for the Phillies. So coming on next to bat the Phillies, we got JT Realmuto next to bat the Phillies. Based on the Phillies, 2 outs, bottom of the first, CBM. Luis Savina got a pitch for JT. Running catch goes strike number one. Savina got a pitch for JT. Running catch ball one. Savina got a pitch for JT. Running catch ball 2-1. Savina got a pitch for JT. 1. JT flies out to the right field of Kobe Thomas, and JT is out. JT over one. JT over one. He's standing. Brandon Marsh, the dogs go stand. Bryce on base. Terrible. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. So we went. That's the end of. The still score the game. We went on to the bottom of the second. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies, young. That's 3 outs for the Phillies, and the first league, then we on to the second inning, gentlemen. It's the Athletics turn the Rattlers to the West, and you got 25 at the top of the second. And 3 left places at the top 7. Glover Thomas, Zach Gila, and Tyler Sterlingson. So coming up the bat for the Athletics, we had Thomas coming back for the Athletics, and the Athletics plays on base 0 top second. Here we go. Pittsburgh Saints got a pitch coming for you. Kobe Gray for running catch for 1. The Saints and then pitch Kobe swinging the following one. Pittsburgh Saints and then pitch Kobe Gray, and Kobe Thomas lines out sharply to the right fielder. Those go seeing Kobe Thomas down. Coming in next to bat for the Athletics, we have Zach Gillo. Coming next to bat for the Athletics, no leg plays on base. 1 out top. So coming up next to bat for the Athletics, we have Red Harris next to bat for the Athletics. We have no leg plays on base. 2 outs, top of third. Here we go. This Harris got a pitch connect ready for him. And Brett Harris got hit by a pitch and will advance to first base for the Athletics. Way to go, Chris saying you got to hit Brett Harris with a pitch. Really though. So coming up next to bat for the Athletics, we have Jacob Wilson. And next to bat for the Athletics, we have one athletic player on first base, 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Because we're saying it's got a pitch connect for Jacob Grayborn. Right now, catch go to strike one is on one. Because we're saying it's got a pitch for Jacob Grayborn. That ball's in the dirt, the ball's 1-1. And Chris was saying he's gonna pitch gonna play Jacob Grayborn. The swing of that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Jacob Wilson will advance to first base for the Athletic. And Jacob Wilson singles on the ground ball to the right fielder, Doles goes in, and Brett Harris advances to third base. So the Athletics have Jacob Wilson on first base and Brett Harris on third base. Plays the corner down. Coming up next to bat for the Athletics, we have Brent Rooker next to bat for the Athletics. We got Athletic players on first base and third base. 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Because the same just got the pitch connect for you, Brent. Get ready for him. He's swinging down with the power on one. The Athletics. Oh, the second team that, man, they deserve watching this second former team like damn. I can't believe I got traded the yard to the Nationals. And Christmas Daniels got another pitch coming for you, run, get ready for it. For you, Christmas Daniels got another pitch coming for you, run, get ready for it. Swinging the miss, and that strike two is 0 2. That's why another team is so stupid. This team is like homeless right now. And Christmas Daniels got another pitch coming for you, run, to get ready for it. Right now, catch goes the rolls 1 2. Yeah, they used to call the Oakland Athletics, and then they left Oakland and the Coliseums, and now they're supposed to be called the Las Vegas and Athletics, but they ain't got a football building in the Las Vegas yet. So, because they're saying they're gonna pitch gonna for you run to get ready for it. Run that catch goes ball too, the 2 2. Yeah, because I call them the homeless Athletics because can't call the Sacramento Athletics because they using them run leave up in Sacramento, California for all their home games for now. Until the Major League Ballpark in Las Vegas is starts the building process for that, and then once it's finished building, they get to play the games there or something. And Chris was saying got another pitch getting ready, Brent ready for it, and Brent Rooker lines out sharply to the center fielder Justin Carver, and Brent Rooker's out, and that's 3 outs for the net. That's 3 outs for the Athletics. So we still have a score's game, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the red. Let's see what the Phillies doing to turn the red at the bottom of the third. And the three Philly players to the red at the bottom of the third be Bryce Harper, Adolis Garcia, and Brandon Rogers. Bryce Harper is 1 for 1. Adolis Garcia got walled, and Brandon Rogers is 1 for 1. I know how to say your name. Is it Adore? I know how to say Adore Salter. I know how to say your name, but look at the stream. Don't know how to say your name because I don't know how I'm gonna pronounce it wrong. So I'm bad at names. So sorry about that. I'm gonna tell you guys, I remember some people who like if I haven't seen you on like another platform in a long time, I don't remember the person like that because it's been a long time. So I don't remember somebody like if So coming out the bat for the Phillies, we have Bryce Harper in the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. However, nation. However, nation. However, nation. And Luis Servino got a pitch in by Bryce Gray Bourne. Running catch goes strike 1 And Luis Servino got another pitch for Bryce. Swinging a miss, and that strike two is 0 2. And Luis Servino got another pitch for Bryce Gray Bourne. And Bryce Harper asked for a timeout, yo, and Bryce Harper get right back in the red box to some more baseballs. And Luis Servino got another pitch in by Bryce Gray Bourne. You swing at that one that goes right into the stands, and that's for 5 ball. That's 0 2. What's up? Villa Cox 3. Go Phils. Yeah, go Phillies always. Yep. And Louis Arena got another pitch coming for Bryce Gray Bowen. Running catch goes the balls 1 2. But I still got the all green on, got the green everything. Are you trying to, yeah, because I know you ain't chanting your annual Eagles because they don't wait the goddamn, they don't start the regular season until September, so, you know what I mean? But, and Louis Arena got another pitch coming for Bryce Gray Bowen. Oh, and then probably another Athletics are challenging this. You're challenging this goal? You homeless Athletics challenging this shit. Y'all the homeless Athletics. Y'all challenging this shit. And that's a ball. Running catch goes the ball too, the 2 2. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, got Las Vegas on your thing because y'all are fucking Las Vegas, yeah. But y'all ain't got a motherfucker over there yet. I don't know. Y'all want it, you didn't? And Louis Arena got another pitch coming for you, Vice. Get ready for win. East Arena, Vice got another pitch coming for you, Louis Arena got a pitch coming for you, Vice. Swing that one, go hot and go wait till that ball is gone. Solo home run for Vice over the finish on the board. And Vice over hit a home run in the bottom of the third because in last night game against the Marlins, Vice over hit a home run to get the first on the board. And he's doing it again. And then swinging that, we'll go hiding, wait till the ball is gone. So home run for Vice over, and the Phillies are on the board. So scored in the Athletics have 0 runs. The Phillies have 1 run, and the Phillies get the first run score in the bottom of the third. Thanks to Vice over solo home run. Vice over got a hit. He's 2 for 2, y'all. Vice over got a hit. He's 2 for 2, y'all. And this is Vice over's 8th home run on the 2026 season on the fly ball to right center field. Of a nation, we got a Vice over home run. Yeah. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have those Garcia next to bat the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs to bat on the third. Here we go. Luis Savino got a pitch going to Garcia. Ready for a swing. That's the foul was on 1. Luis Savino got another pitch for you. Garcia. Ready for running catch. Got a strike 2 zone 2. Luis Savino got another pitch for you. Garcia. Ready for it. And the Dos Garcia as for time, yo. The Dos Garcia got up in the bat box. My baseball. And Luis Savino got a pitch coming for you. Garcia. Ready for it. Running catch goes balls 1 and 2. And Louis Savini got another pitch, so you gotta see it go right for swinging. That one goes right into the stands. That's a foul balls 1 and 2. And Louis Savini got another pitch, so you gotta see it go ready for win. And the Dogs go see it runs out to the shortstop. Jacob Wilson to the first baseman. Nick Curry's in time. And the Dogs go see it down. The Dogs go see it, you're 0 for 1. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Morris connects the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out, bottom of the third. Here we go. And Luis Severino got a pitch connect for Morris. Get ready for it. Ronnie Catch goes balls 1 out. And Luis Savino got another pitch for you, Morris. Get ready for it. You're swinging a miss, and that strike 1 is a 1 and 1. And Luis Savino got another pitch coming for you, Morris. Get ready for it. You're swinging that one, that's a 5 balls and 1 and 2. And Luis Savino got another pitch coming for you, Morris. Get ready for it. Swinging a miss, and that's strike 3. And Brandon Morris is out. Brandon Morris, you 1 for 2 with your first strikeout. Bam. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have JT Ramirez next to bat the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 2 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. Luis Servino got a pitch coming for you, JT. Get ready for him. Ronnie Catch goes, the balls 1 in. And Luis Servino got another pitch coming for you, JT. Get ready for him. Ronnie Catch goes, the ball 2, the 2 in. And Luis Servino got another pitch for you, JT. Get ready for him. He's swinging that one to 5 balls, a 2 and 1. We got to the same thing from those guys. Yeah, dude, I gotta put cold ones. I gotta do the same thing, the house windows down. And Lewis Arena got no pitch for JT, get ready for him. He's swinging down with the 5 balls, 2-1, and Lewis Arena got no pitch for JT, get ready for him. He's swinging that one, that's a 5 balls, 2-2. Come on, JT, get a hand. And JT run that Everguard. And Lewis Arena got no pitch coming for JT, get ready for him. He's swinging that one, that's another 5 balls, still 2-2. That's the only thing you would win. Because if you try to tell JT to wear a leg guard, he ain't gonna do that. Mm-hmm. And Lewis Arena got another pitch coming for JT Gray Board. And JT Arena asked for time y'all and JT Arena go right back in the back to some of his phones. And Lewis Arena got another pitch coming for JT, get ready for him. And JT Arena grinds out to the second baseman, J. Hernandez to the first baseman, Nick Cruz. And JT Arena's out. JT Arena 0 for 2. That's 3 outs to the Phillies. So it's scored. The Athletics have 0 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. That's the end of the third, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the fourth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Athletics turn the bat. Let's see what the Athletics can do to turn the bat top of the fourth. And that was 1 the Phillies. And the three Athletic players do the bat top of the fourth be Nick Courage, Kobe Thomas, and Zach Gilo. My bad, I was on mute, yo. My bad, I was on mute the whole time. My bad, yo. I was on mute the whole time. My bad, yo. So coming to the bat for the Phillies, the Phillies, we had Brent Wiggers, Brent Harrison, for the legs. Again, and coming to the bat, so the three, the top of the sixth week, Brent Harris, Jacob Wilson, and Brent Wiggins. My bad, y'all. I was on mute the whole time. Nobody even say anything. Damn. That was embarrassing. So coming up the bat for the Athletics, we had Brett Harris coming back to Athletics, number one person base, 0 outside the 16 go, because the chain got for three. You bet running gets well on them, because the chain gets running gets well to them, because the chain gets swing the power when it gets swing the power to them, and Chris was saying that running gets swinging straight to 2 and because we're singing that picture better because we're roll 3 and 2 for Kim, because we're singing that picture better. That is ball 4, and Brett Harris is walking. That's the first base for the weddings. Coming in next to the Athletics, we had Jacob Wilson, and next to the Athletics, we have one other player on first base. First base, 0 outs. Top of the sixth, here we go. Because we're saying you got a pitch for you, Jacob ready for it, swinging the 5-1. Because we're saying the pitch to Jay running for 1-1. Because we're saying the pitch to Jay ready for it. And Chris was saying the pitcher to his first base and Bryce Howard to make sure that Brett Harrison got the first base right. Pickett to 1 at first base. Chris saying that pitch to Jacob ready for Jacob Wilson's out on the sacrifice fly. On the sacrifice run to the pitcher. Chris was saying that he's going to hit first to the first baseman. He's going to hit first to the first base and Bryce Howard stepping the first base back in time. Jacob Wilson's out. But Brett Harris advanced to second base. So coming up next to bat for the Athletics, we have Brent Rooker coming next to bat for the Athletics. We have one left player on second base. One out, top of the six. Here we go. Because we're saying to get a pitch for you, Brent, great for one. Right now, catch to go to the strike one, go one. And because we're saying to pitch for you, Brent, great for one. Brent Rooker flies out to the right field. Adults go see it, and Brent Rooker's out. So coming up next to bat for the Athletics, we have Nick Caruso next to bat for the Athletics. We have one left player on second base. 2 outs, top of the six. Here we go. Because we're saying to get a pitch connect for you, Nick, ready for one. Right now, catch to go to strike one is 0-1. And Crystal Change is getting that pitch connect for you, Nick, ready for one. Right now, catch to go to strike 1. Crystal Change is getting that pitch for you, Nick, ready for one. Right now, catch to go to the balls 1-1. And now the Phillies want to challenge the previous call. All right, Phillies, we challenge it. That's a ball. Good challenge, JT, right there. Change that. Change that. Change that. Right now, catch to go to the balls 1-1. Crystal Change is getting that pitch for you, Nick, ready for one. And Nick Cruz, that's what time when I got to go to strike 2 is 1-2. Because then in the history, Nick Cruz, for Nick Cruz, that's what time we on Nick Cruz, give up in the red system on base homes. And Cruz was saying just got another pitch gonna bring Nick away for him. That ball's in the dirt, it's a ball too, it's a 2-2. Next turn, just doing about one. We can take second place. What do you mean, Star Wars? We take second place. And Chris was saying just got another pitch gonna bring Nick away for him. And Nick Cruz strikes out in the foul team. And Nick Cruz is down. 6 strikeout for Cruz Sanchez, 6 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Athletics. So scores the Legs have 0 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. We on to the bottom of the 6th, ladies and gentlemen. And it's the Phillies turn to bat. Let's see what the Phillies do to turn to bat at the bottom of the 6th. It's still one of the Phillies. And the 3 Philly players to the bat at the bottom of the 6th to be Bryce Stott. The 3 Philly players to the bat at the bottom of the 6th will be Bryce Stott, Alec Bohm, and Justin Coleman. Bryce Stott is 1 for 2. And Alec Bohm is 1 for 1 with RBI. And Justin Coleman is 1 for 10. Spicy salad is one, and so spicy salad one win and just go. And spicy salad is 1 for 2 with a double. Ella one is 1 for 1 with a run. And Justin Crawford is 1 for 2. And then we got the West Ranger coming around to talk to Luis Sereno when he's taking out the game. Pitcher change for the Athletics. For second place in the East. Oh yeah, if I look at that, well I don't know the standings for the National League right now. If I knew that right now, I would tell you, but I don't know that right now. This is like Monday night's game that I did look at. I didn't cover, but the Phillies only got 1 run in Miami in the final game, and then that's all they got. That's all they had was 1 run, but they still won the game though. Still, you need more runs done, but 1 run ain't gonna cut it. That only a 1 run done by Bryce Harper for a home run, like that's just like that ain't enough. Yeah, good game by Coach Sanders. Coach Sanders is pitching good. I think I'm not gonna lie on that one. So pitching change for the Athletics. So Luis Sereno is done pitching for the night. Coming to pitch for the Athletics will be Scott Barlow. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we have Bryce Stock on the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs, bottom of the 6th. Here we go. Scott Barlow got a pitch coming for his Stock. Ready for it. Running catch goes strike 1, go 1. And Scott Barlow got another pitch coming for his Stock. Ready for it. Running catch goes balls 1-1. Yeah, good. Dominating hits that dude. And Scott Barlow got another pitch coming for his Stock. Ready for it. And Weisenstadt grounds out to the first base and Nick Cruz. And Weisenstadt's down. Weisenstadt, you 1 for 3. Yeah, they represent Las Vegas now. Look at these kids. They're not excited, like. Kids getting excited because they're on television. Look at these kids. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Alec Bohm next to bat the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out, 5 and 6. Here we go. Scott Barlow got a pitch coming for your Alec Ray point. Running catch goes balls on him. So is it Phillies announced Young Honduran has been activated on the injury list as expected. Trevor Richards was up there to corresponding move. Yeah, we got Johan Duran back tonight, yo. I don't know if Johan Duran's going to pitch in this game, but if he does, it's over for the Athletics if he knows him. And Scott Butler got another pitch. He had a great point. Edabone lines out to the center fielder, Zach Keelan. And Edabone was out. Edabone, you 1 for 2. Got the kids on the screen here. Look at these kids. They all like, They're coming on next to bat for the Phillies. We had Justin Crawford next to bat the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 2 outs, 5 and 6. Here we go. Scott Barlow got another pitch coming for Justin Rayburn. Right. Running catch go to strike 1 zone 1. And Scott Barlow got another pitch coming for Stock Rayburn. And Scott Barlow got another pitch for Justin Rayburn. Running catch go to strike 1. And Scott Barlow got another pitch for Justin Rayburn. He's swinging down with the 5 balls on 2. And Scott Barlow got another pitch coming for you, Justin Rayburn. Swing and a miss, and that's strike three, and Justin Carver's down. Justin Carver, you 1 for 2. Justin Carver, you 1 for 3 with your first strikeout. Terrible. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So scores and the Athletics have 0 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. That's the end of 6 8, gentlemen. Moving on to the 7 inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Athletics turn the red. Let's see if the Athletics can win the turn the red top of 7. Still 1 at the Phillies. And the 3 Athletic players to the red top of 7 lead. Kalovi Thomas, Zach Gilo, and Tyler Soderstrom. And so what you saying? How bad are the Kyle Swiller and JT Miller going to be next year? And airhead Alabama can't run the bases. Get rid of that clown. Damn, you said get rid of Alabama. Well, if we're gonna do that for next year, we have to make sure that our third baseman prospect Andrew Miller. We gotta make sure that our third baseman prospect. We gotta make sure that our third baseman prospect Aiden Miller is ready to go for next year, because Aiden Miller gotta be good for next year. So I'm thinking that next year we might see Aiden Miller in the Bigs, but we gotta see how he does after. We gotta see if Aiden Miller will make it to the show next year. So we hoping for that, because we got Aiden Miller in the minor, so that could be the guy that could come into the show and take over and we could have to take over for Alabama, like give it Alabama and have Aiden Miller be the new third baseman. That could be a thing. That could be a thing. I don't know if I get another catcher though, because JT is the best one you got. Because I don't think there's other catchers out there that's better than JT. I don't even know if you can even find anybody that's better. I don't think you can. So that's just one of those things right there. So unless yeah, pitching to the seventh is a new thing we do on the pitching long to the seventh. So this is like a new thing we do on here. Because they're just still pitching. Saying he's still pitching, So coming up the bat for the Athletics, we have Chloe Thomas in the bat for the Athletics, and Athletic players on base, 0 outs, top 7. Here we go. Because we're saying got a pitch going to Chloe, ready for a swing, the man to strike with no one. Because we're saying got a pitch Chloe, ready for a swing, that's the 5 on 2. Because we're saying got a pitch going to Chloe, ready for one. Goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Chloe Thomas will advance to first base for the Athletics. And Kobe Thomas singles on the ground ball to the left field of Brandon Marsh. Brandon Marsh should have caught that baseball. Damn it, Marsh. Damn, everyone can get it. Trey Turner can get it. Damn. Our defense. Damn, Alabama. Trey Turner couldn't get it. Damn. Yo. So coming up next to bat for the Athletics, we have Zach Geloff. Next to bat for the Athletics, we have one Athletic player on first base. 0 outs, top 7. Here we go. Because we're saying he's got a pitch coming for Zach and Rayburn. Running catch go to strike one is 0-1. And then Crystal Sanders got an pitch for Zach and Rayburn. Swing and a miss, and that strike 2 is 0-2. The Phillies defense trying to sell this game. And Crystal Sanders got an pitch coming for Zach and Rayburn. Oh my God! The Phillies defense again. What the hell? Running to the grass, and that's a single. And Zach Geloff will advance to first base for the Athletics. And Zach Geloff singles on the ground ball to the center fielder, Justin Carver. Justin Carver, come on! And Kobe Thomas will advance to the second base. So the Athletics have Zach Geloff on first base and Kobe Thomas on second base. Our defense is sellers. God damn. Sick as shit. I'm not very good in our defense is sellers. Got low. Well, we don't say that yet, so don't say that. So coming up next, the bat for the Athletics, we have Tyler Sawdust Storm coming next to bat for the Athletics. We have Athletic players on first base and second base. 0 outs, about top of the seven. Here we go. Because we're saying he's got a pitch connect for Tyler away from it. Right now, catch goes balls on him. Because we're saying he's got another pitch connect for Tyler away from it. Right now, catch goes balls on him. We're saying connect pitch for Tyler away from it. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls and 1-1. Swing that goes right into the stands, and that's a 5 balls and 1-1. Yeah. That's a 5 balls and 1-1. Well, the first team got it working now. If we can get past 1-1, that would be nice. And Chris was saying just got another pitch coming for Tyler Rayburn. He's swinging that one. That's another 5-0, still 1-10. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for Tyler Rayburn. Swing and a miss, and that's strike three. And Tyler Soderstrom is out. 7 strikeout for Christopher Sanchez, 7 Ks. Yeah, Tyler Soderstrom go sit in there. Athletic dugout. Yeah, 7 strikeout for Tyler Soderstrom. 7 strikeout for Christopher Sanchez, 7 Ks. I have to say my little thing. I have to say for the strikeout thing. So coming up next to bat for the Athletics, we have Austin Waynes, and next to bat for the Athletics, we have Athletic playing the first base and second base. 1 out, top of the 7, here we go. Because the Saints got a pitch coming for you, Austin Rayburn. And Austin Waynes grinds out to the third base of Alabama due to the first base Bryce Harper in time. And Austin Waynes out. But Zach Eloff advanced to second base, and Kobe Thomas advanced to third base. So the Athletics had Zach Eloff on second base, and Kobe Thomas on third base. This is the problem right here, Phillies. The Athletics can walk in a run right here. The Athletics can score a damn single and walk in this player. If you know what I'm saying is, and I'm gonna say this right now, if they get a run right here, it's not gonna be a good thing. They could get a run right here. Lord and Darrell Hernandez gonna come in next. So coming next to bat for the West, we have Darrell Hernandez going next to bat for the West. We have Lloyd players on second base and third base. 2 outs, top of the 7. Here we go. Pitch stepped off. Because the team's got a pitch for you, Darrell Rayburn. Right catch goes strike one's on 1. Don't let Darrell Hernandez walk. Get his teammate Kobe Thomas home, and then they can score their first run. Please don't let that happen. And because we're saying another pitch for you. What you doing away from when I catch goes balls 1-1. Because saying you got no fish, you the rogue away from it. That ball's in the dirt, the ball too, it's a 2-1. What up? Woohoo, 4962. And Christopher Sanders got no fish, got no for you. The rogue away from it. That ball's in the dirt, it's a ball 3, it's a 3-1. And Christopher Sanders got no fish, got no for you. The rogue away from it. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls, a 3-2, it's a full count. Yeah. And Christopher Sanders got no fish, got no for you. They were away from it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike three. And Darrell Hernandez is out. Darrell Hernandez, you got strike the F out by Chris Sanders. Go sit in the Athletics dugout. Yeah, yeah. 8 strikeouts for Chris Sanders, 8 Ks. Chris Sanders had 8 strikeouts in this game. 7 scores in this, and 8 strikeouts, and still stuck at 0. You Athletics, you stay, you homeless, and you ain't got shit. You know, I'm gonna say this again for the Athletics. You down stuck at 0. Y'all may have moved from Oakland to Las Vegas, but y'all ain't got a ballpark in Las Vegas yet, Bill. So y'all still homeless. Y'all still doing home games at a minor league ballpark in San Francisco and Sacramento and shit. So y'all ain't got a home ballpark in Las Vegas, Bill, yet. So y'all still using a minor league ballpark. So I call that like dumb for y'all. What you need to do is take that Las Vegas patch off, cause you ain't got a ballpark building in Las Vegas yet. Do you have one? No, because you're doing all your home games at a minor league ballpark in Sacramento until your ballpark in Las Vegas it starts the building process for that. So technically, yeah, technically for that one, y'all still hungry. So that's what it is, and I'm gonna call it. What's that? Where you been in? Cause you weren't even here the whole time, the whole stream. So what have you been in Wednesday? You weren't even here when the stream started. The Athletics are terrible, yo. The Athletics are 18-16. Well, they better than the Phillies though. They better than the Phillies though. I'm gonna give them the record wise, but I call them homeless because they ain't got a home ballpark. So that's just the whole reason for them. What I'm gonna say is, who wants to be drafted to the Athletics? Everybody who plays anybody who plays MLB the Show, every YouTuber who plays MLB the Show always say every year they don't want to get drafted to the Athletics because the Athletics is the worst team to get drafted to in MLB the Show. It's the worst team to get drafted to because the Athletics ain't that good team to get drafted to because you're gonna really hate them. That's why I'm saying get drafted to the Athletics. You just want to say, you know what? Your ball player's career is done because that's like the worst team to get drafted to. Literally, it is. It's like, you get drafted there, that's it. Yeah, if you get picked about athletics, you better just turn the game on. You better just turn your PS5, your PS4. If you get drafted by athletics for NBA Show 26, you better just turn your PS4 off and you turn it off. Or if you get drafted by the athletics and you're NBA Show 26 on your PS5 and you're in the Nintendo Switch 2, and everything, just turn your system off. Just turn your PS5 off. Turn your Nintendo Switch 2 off. And call it done because then it's like, yeah, you know that the team is terrible. So big change for the Phillies. Big change for the Athletics. So Scott Barlow's done pitching today. Going to pitch for the Athletics to be Mark Lilly Jr. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we have Trey Turner going to bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 0 outs, 5-7. Here we go. Mark got a pitch going to reach Trey. Ready to swing it. That one goes right into the grass. Rolls all the way to the wall. And Trey Turner's going around first. Stop a second. Trey Turner got a double, y'all. Trey Turner got a hit. He's won before, y'all. And this is Trey Turner's 7th double in the 2026 season on the sharp line drive to the left fielder Tyler Soderstrom. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Kyle Stewart next to the Phillies. We got one big player on second base. 0 outs, 5-7. Here we go. Mark got a pitch, getting ready, so we're ready for it. Running catch goes strike with 1. Mark got no pitch, he's swinging that 5 was on 2. Mark got no pitch, he's swinging the miss, and that's strike 3. And Kyle Stewart was down. Kyle Stewart, you 0 for 4 with your second strikeout. Kyle Stewart's 0 for 4 with his second strikeout. Castleman, you cannot hit in this game. What the hell, Castleman? You cannot hit in this game? Really? You can't hit? Like, what's wrong with you, name? Yeah. So coming on next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Bryce Harper next to bat the Phillies. We got one big player on second base. 1 out, 5-7. Here we go. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. And Mark got a pitch for Bryce Gray boy. And Bryce Harper expert time on you. Bryce Harper right back in the bat. Let's see some baseball. And Mark got a pitch for Bryce Gray boy. Running catch goes balls on him. And Mark got an pitch for Bryce Gray boy. And a wild pitch by Mark Lila Jr. And Trey Turner advanced to third base. We got this beautiful shutout. Mm-hmm. That's all I want to hear on that team. And no wrestling and kickboxing. Wow, you're a wrestler and a kickboxer? That's a dude dress. You doing dude dress sports right there. Wrestling, like, like the WWE people, and then also kickboxing. I mean, that's two athletic sports. That's two sports that require a lot of movement though. With wrestling, yeah, you gotta tackle people on the ground and stuff. Kickboxing, yeah, that's like two athletic sports right there. And Mark got another pitch, and everybody rights, get ready for you swing it down with the 5 balls, 1-1. And Mark got another pitch, but you rights, get ready for the balls in the dirt, the ball two, the 2-1. Dang, what's that? You want to learn from everybody. You want to learn from Fit how to how to have abs. You want to learn from Boohoo how to do wrestling, kickboxing. Like, yeah. And Mark got another pitch coming for you, Bryce. Get ready for it. That ball's in the dirt, the ball three is a 3-1. Well, you have to ask Boohoo that question. Man, he could answer that question about that. And Mark got another pitch coming for you, Bryce. Get ready for it. You swing it that one. That's a 5 balls, a 3-2. That's a full count. Okay, never who just answer back to you when they said, well, I only have other videos on my channel in front of my house. That's what he trying to tell you, that he don't got videos of him doing like the kickboxing, the wrestling thing. And Mark got another pitch coming for you, Bryce. Get ready for him. And that is ball four, and Bryce Harper is walking advance to first base for the Pens. This is Bryce Harper's first ball of the game. So the Phillies have Bryce Harper on first base and Trey Turner on third base. Players at the corners down. Okay, he said, what's the question? He said, Wednesday said, who pitched today? They did good. Oh, Christopher Sanchez. Christopher Sanchez pitched for the Phillies today, and Christopher Sanchez got 8 strikeouts. Oh, and also wish that Woohoo just answered the question you asked about do kickboxing have belts? When Woohoo just answered your question that you asked in the chat about do kickboxing and do belts, and he said no, they don't. Yeah, and Winston, look at the answer that who gave to the question you asked about do kickboxing do belts. He said no, that they don't. What are you doing Wednesday? Are you doing karate Wednesdays or are you doing taekwondo? Because taekwondo does belts and karate does belts too. So coming up next, the map video. So coming up next, the map of the Phillies, we have the Doors go see. Next, the map of the Phillies, we have Philly fans on first base and third base. One out, bottom of the 7. Here we go. Mark got a pitch, can we go see? Get ready for it. Run, catch, go. The strike one's on one. Oh, you doing jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu does belts too. Because I know that karate, taekwondo, and jiu-jitsu all do belts and stuff. So, but I did taekwondo Wednesday, so I know they do belts and stuff and all the stripes and everything. So I never did jiu-jitsu. I never did that. And Mark, I know if it's going to go see it, but the doors go see it. As for the time on you, the doors go see it. I've been in the bad box, it's my baseball. And Mark, I know if it's going to go see it, go everyone. He's swinging down with the 5 zone too. And Mark got another pitch coming up before you go see it away from him. He's swinging that one. That's another 5 still on him. See, Star Wars, you agree with what Winston's been saying. Winston's been saying this whole time season that the dogs can see is terrible. See, now you start, now you see, you've been saying it. Winston's been saying the dogs gonna see it was terrible. Now you see, yeah, you see that you've been saying it. Some games he's good, some games he's not. So you see, Winston's will tell you. Winston's been saying it. Yeah, I'm saying that from sending. And Mark got me first gonna be go see a great one. And Mark threw a pitch to his first baseman, Nick Cruz, to make sure that Bryce on the other first base bag picked number one at first base. And Mark got another pitch getting where you go see a great booing. Ronnie catches those balls 1-2. And Mark got another pitch getting where you go see a great booing. Wait, hold on. And the Dodgers gonna see it's out in the sacrifice spot to center fielder Zach Gilon. The Dodgers gonna see it's out. They'll see you 0 for 2. And the Phillies score another run. So score the Athletics have 0 runs. The Phillies have 2 runs. And the Phillies get the second run score in the bottom of the 7th thanks to Trey Turner. Well, they said the run is activated, so he should be able to pitch tonight, I hope and pray. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we have Brandon Marsh. Next to bat of the Phillies, we got Winfield Perry first base, 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Here we go. Mark got a pitch getting everybody Marsh, great for it. Ronnie Catch goes strike with a 1. Mark got another pitch getting everybody Marsh, great for it. Ronnie Catch goes balls 1-1. And Mark got another pitch for Marsh, great run. And Mark threw a pitch up to his first baseman, Nick Cruz, to make sure that Bryce Harper got the first base back. He gets hit number 2 at first base. He said, look in the comments. He said, once I said, I am 5'10", 160 pounds. You smash people like a pancake. Damn. And Mark got another pitch on you. Mark's great woman. He swings down and goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Brandon Marsh will advance to first base for the Phillies. Brandon Marsh got another hit, stupid 4 y'all. And Brandon Marsh singles on a line drive to the center fielder. And Brandon Marsh singles on a line drive to the right fielder, Kobe Thomas. And Bryce Harper advanced to third base. So the Phillies have Brandon Marsh on first base and Bryce Harper on third base. Players at the corners now. Brandon Marsh is playing good tonight, y'all. Hello. Attaboy, Marshy. Where the Brandon Marsh fans at? Where the Brandon Marsh fans at? Put your number 16 jerseys on. Put your number 6 Philly jerseys on for Brandon Marsh. Brandon Marsh fans, stand the hell up. Stand the hell up, you Brandon Marsh fans. Stand the hell up, man. Cause you know. And when you came in, you were kicking what was in. That's what's in. So coming to the other members here. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have JT Realmuto. Next to bat for the Phillies, we have Petty Perez on first base and third base. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Here we go. JT Realmuto, get Trey Turner home. JT, get Trey Turner home. And Mark got a pitch in there for you. JT, get ready for him. I mean, JT, get Bryce Harper home. Get Bryce Harper home. One minute. And Mark got a pitch in there for you. JT, get ready for it. Running catch goes ball on. You not strike out, JT. And Mark got another pitch in there for you. JT, get ready for him. You swing it down with the 5-1. Don't be saying that Wednesday, because if you tell me Zane, that's gonna be like you're not a speak with Zane, number one. That's the one thing. And Mark got the pitch gonna be JT Rayburn. And Mark doing the pitch over to his first baseman Nick Caruso to make sure that Bryce Harper got make sure that Brandon Marsh got the first base bag. They get 10 number 1 at first base. And Mark got another pitch gonna for you, JT Rayburn. Ronnie's got to go. That's strike 2s and 1 and 2. What are you saying? Who are you saying? 11 and Thailand is 5. Really? What the hell did Daniel say? And Mark got another pitch going for JT Rayburn. And it bounced on top of the wall. Hold on. Hold on. We drove into. Wait, Joe man freaking two. So we goes right the rest of one. JT Mueller, one of my first time a second. JT Mueller got ahead. JT Mueller's one before y'all. This is JT Mueller's third double in the 2026 season on line drive to left fielder Tyler Storm. And the Phillies score another run. So the Phillies score another run. So the Athletics have 0 runs. The Phillies have 4 runs. And the Phillies we get a 2-run score in the bottom of the 7th. Thanks to Bryce Harper and Brandon Morris now scoring at the Phillies. We got Christmas Santa's 4 runs awards. Athletics, you homeless Athletics, you suck in this damn game. You suck, man. Okay, what's that said? I would like to thank the Phillies for saying for Tobias Harris, aka wasn't this for him. Oh, okay. I'm gonna let you say that one, because I'm not gonna get mad at you for that one. Good thing we gave you Tobias Harris, because yeah, because we chose Jimmy Butler over him. We chose Tobias over Jimmy Butler anyway when he was on anyway. Jimmy Butler was mad about that. But now that we got rid of Tobias and gave you the hint to the Pistons because you know how bad he was for us, we knew. Yeah, 2017 was my senior year when the exchange student came. Really? Yeah, the king in 2017. I think his son, the king, is now but lives in Germany. Why do the kind of the kind of Thailand lives in Germany? That's him right here, because well, once support y'all. This game is just going great. Going great in the Philly side, because the Reds can't beat us anyway. Oh, it's time for Vice to start, y'all. So pitch change for the Athletics. So Marky Jr. is done pitching next to the Athletics be Tyler Ferguson. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Bryson Stockton next to bat for the Phillies. We have one Philly player on second base. 2 outs. Top of the bottom of the 7. Here we go. And Tyler Ferguson got a pitch for you. Stockton ready for you. Swinging that go. How do you wave it? That ball is going. God. 2-run home run for Bryson Stockton. The Phillies still lead yet again. So the score, the Athletics have 0 runs. The Phillies have 6 runs. And the Phillies will get a 2-run score in the the bottom of the 7th. Thanks to JT Realmuto and Bryson Stockton's 2-run home run. And Bryson Stott got a Hayes 2-4 young. This is Bryson Stott's 3rd home run on the 2026 season on the 5-ball to Bryson Stott field. Now it's 6-0 Phillies. You Athletics, you dummy as shit. Go back to Sacramento. Go back to that Miley ballpark because you ain't. Yeah. Cause y'all tell me. Oh wait, y'all staying for 2 more games here. Yeah, I gotta tell y'all to get out of here anyway. This brother starts doing much. It's hitting better than Alabama. I can tell you that much. Because if you look at the batting averages right now, I'm gonna tell you got the better batting average right now. Yeah, everybody else. Look at Bryson Stott got a better batting average than Alabama. Bryson Stott is hitting batting 210, and Alabama was batting 161. The only person on this entire first lineup that is not hitting good is freaking Alabama. Alabama got the worst batting average. Everybody else is in the it's 200. It's past 200. It's over 200. Over 200 batting average right now. Alabama is under 200. I put him and Rafi Michelle in the same category because Alabama and Rafi Michelle both terrible. They can't hit. So technically, if you think about that, that's like, it's Sosa, not Soda. It's Sosa. It's Sosa. It's not. It's Sosa. like the baseball player. The baseball player. There's a famous baseball player last name called Sosa. Yeah, it's not Sosa. It's Sosa. You gotta remember that because that's not somebody's name anyway. And no, yeah, you gotta get that autocorrect fixed Wednesdays because Sosa. Your autocorrect only say you talking about a drink when you say soda. Yeah, 'cause when you say you talking about a drink, you're not talking about a player's name. So yeah, you gotta get that fixed. Because so coming up next to the Phillies, we got Alabama next to the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. Um, 2 outs, 5 minutes, 7, and we go. Tyler Ferguson got a pitch. Yeah, Alabama has to strike 1-1. Tyler Ferguson got a pitch. Yeah, Alabama has to 1-1. Tyler Ferguson got a pitch. Yeah, Alabama grounds out to the shortstop Jacob Wilson to the first baseman Nicholas, and Alabama was down. Alabama, you were 1 for 3. Coming up next, and that's 3 outs. The Phillies will score. The Phillies at the Athletics have 0 runs. The Phillies at 6 runs at the end of the 7th, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 8th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Athletics turning to the bat. Let's see what the Athletics can do to turn back top of the 8th. And the 3 Athletic players to bat top of the 8th will be Bud Harris, Jacob Wilson, and Brent Wiggum. I'm gonna say, y'all, Christmas Sanders is pitching in the 8th inning, y'all. I just want to let y'all know this. Christmas Sanders is pitching in the 8th inning. When did we ever see a starting pitcher pitching to the 8th inning? When's the last time we see a Philly starting pitching the 8th inning? Because last time I checked, they only use 7 innings. That's about it. They never usually get the 8th. They no. Chris Sanders pitching the 8th inning. What? This is the first, y'all. So coming up the bat for the Athletics, we have Brett Harris in the bat for the Athletics, and the Athletics players on base. 0 outs, top 8. Here we go. Chris Sanders got a pitch for you, Brett. Running catch goes strike 1. Chris Sanders in the pitch for you, Brett. Running catch goes 1-1. Chris Sanders in the pitch for you, Brett. Great Brett. Brett Harris grounds out to the shortstop Trey Turner, the first pitch and Bryce Harper. And Brett Harris is down. Coming up next to bat for the Athletics, we have Jacob Wilson. The next to bat for the Athletics, and the Athletics players on base. 1 out, top 8. Here we go. Chris Sanders got a pitch for you, Jacob. Great Brett. Running catch goes 1-1. Running catch goes 1-1. Because it's hanging their pitch with Jacob. Get ready for it. Running catch goes to strike 1-1. Oh, they had Tim Mason won the bullpen for the Phillies, so they just saw the runners walking by in the bullpen, like, And Chris Sanders got another pitch, and everybody Jacob get ready for it. Running catch goes to strike 2 and 1-2. But you gotta ask him what happened to Tucker school on. And Chris Sanders got another pitch, and everybody Jacob get ready for it. He's swinging that one. That's a 5-0 and 1-2. Oh, yeah, I mean, well, Hey, Tesco was one of your pitchers for the Tigers, the Detroit Tigers. Mm-hmm. That's true. Don't take things down. It's saving and Coach Sanders gonna pitch in there for you, Jacob Gray. Right now, catch goes to roll 2 to 2-2. And what injured Pater, you pitching on freaking Thursday, so you pitching Thursday, Zach Willis pitching tomorrow, so that's yeah. You pitching Thursday, so Zach Willis pitching tomorrow, which is Wednesday, so we got an Zach Willis pitching tomorrow night, yo. I'm not coming again. I wish was doing anything after the 6th game, so I'm let you know this will be definitely doing it. And because the Saints gonna pitch for Jacob Rayburn. Right now, catch goes to roll 3, so 3-2. That's a full count. And because the Saints gonna pitch for you, Jacob Rayburn. Swing and a miss, not strike 3. And Jay Wilson, you got strike the F out yet again by Christopher Sanchez. Go sit in that athletic dugout yet again. 9 strikeout for Christopher Sanchez, 9 Ks. So coming up next, the bat for the Athletics, we had Brent Rooker connects the bat for the Athletics. No way players on base. 2 outs, top of the 8. Here we go. Because the Sanders got a pitch in the ball. You run to get ready for it. Right now, catch go. That's strike 1 is on 1. And Chris the Sanders got a pitch, so you run to get ready for it. The Sanders got a pitch, and you run to get ready for it. Right now, catch go. Strike 1. The Sanders got a pitch, he runs. He's swinging at the power zone 2. Because the Sanders got a pitch, he runs to get ready for it. Right now, catch goes balls 1 and 2. And Chris was saying he's got another pitch for you run to get ready for him. Chris saying he's got another pitch for you run to get ready for him. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And run the work goes out. Run work, you got strike the F out yet again by Chris was saying go sitting there. That looks like yeah. 10 strike for Chris was saying just 10 Ks. Chris was saying has 10 strikeouts, John. Christopher Sanders got 10 strikeouts. What the hell? That's 3 outs for the Phillies. That's 3 outs for them Athletics. So the score is the Athletics have 0 runs. The Phillies have 6 runs. Move on to the bottom of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's do the Phillies move turn the bat at the bottom of the 8th. Now 6 at the Phillies. And the 3 Philly players do the bat at the bottom of the 8th. Justin Culver, Trey Turner, and Kyle Schwarber. Justin Culver's 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Trey Turner's 1 for 4 with a double, a strikeout and a run. And Kyle Schwarber was 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. No, because he's got 10 strikeouts, John. Because then it makes a good game. Eight scoreless innings. 8 scored innings for the Athletics. They couldn't get nobody on base. Couldn't score no goddamn runs. Yeah, the Athletics are not doing well in this game. That's just saying. It's making the Athletics look like little leaguers. I know, right? They can't do nothing. Well, I ate the rest of the other candies and then somebody gave me, guys. I do have a table in here and I do have a Tootsie Roll in here. Tootsie Rolls are really good. You ever had a Tootsie Roll, young? Tootsie Rolls are good. So coming out the bat for the Phillies, we have Justin Crawford coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs, 5 Here we go. And Tyler Ferguson gets the pitch for Justin Graver. Running catch goes to strike 1. Tyler Ferguson gets the pitch for Justin swinging the miss at strike 2 zone 2. And Tyler Ferguson gets the pitch for Justin Graver. You swinging that one. That's a 5 balls 0 2. And we can't hear the Justin. No, it's called Brent Rooker, not Brett Rooker. Brent Rooker. It's Brent. Brent, not Brett. Brett, you thinking of that person, you thinking of Brett Harris. It's Brent Booker, Brent. Brent, Star Wars, yeah. It's Brent Rooker and Tyler Ferguson got another pitch going to be Justin Greenwood. He's swinging that when he was all the way to the wall. Jessica, when the ref first stopped saying Jessica got a double, y'all. Jessica and then hit. Jessica was 2 or 4, y'all. This is Jessica 7 double on the 2026 season on line drive to the right field of Kobe Thomas. I'm talking about Jessica. Get yourself with some doubles, man. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we had Trey Turner next to bat for the Phillies. You got 1 paper on second base, 0 outs, bottom of the 8th. Here we go. Tyler Ferguson got the pitch in there for Trey Gray-Born. Running catch goes strike 1-1. Tyler Ferguson in the pitch for Trey Gray-Born. Swing and a miss, now strike 2 0-2. And Tyler Ferguson in the pitch for Trey Gray-Born. Running catch goes the balls 1-2. He said that Brandon Booker is the best player, is the best player on the Athletics. Well, that makes sense in a way. And Tyler Ferguson got the history. Trey away for swinging that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Trey Turner will advance to first base for the Phillies. And Trey Turner got another hit. Trey Turner's 2 for 5, y'all. And Trey Turner singles on a ground ball to the center fielder, Zach Galoff. And the Phillies score another run. So score the Athletics have 0 runs. The Phillies have 7 runs. And the Phillies get the 7-run score in the bottom of the 8th thanks to Justin Crawford. Now 7-0 Phillies. The Athletics are playing like little leaguers out here. 7-0 Phillies. Athletics. You need to go back to that hotel room and rethink this shit. Because you know, So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we had Cal Swirl next to bat. The Phillies got 1 paper at first base, 0 outs, bottom of the 8th. Here we go. And Cal Swirl has by time on your Cal Swirl get right in the middle, takes some base balls. And Tyler Ferguson got the pitch in the base, Swirl with a great for swing the miss, strike 1-1. Tyler Ferguson got the pitch for you, Swirl with a great movement. And Cal Swirl flies out to the center fielder, Zach Galoff, and Cal Swirl was down. I got a question right here for y'all. Question right here. I got a question, y'all, right here. This is for Cowswell. Cowswell, you over 5 with your second strikeout. I'm gonna say this, y'all. Take back what I said. Alabama did get a hit in this game. All I gotta say is, the only two. Oh damn! I said, let me tell you guys right now. The only two Phillies players who haven't got a hit in this damn game is Adolis Garcia and Cowswell. Adolis Garcia and Cowswell. How come y'all can't hit in this game? Come on, Cowswell, you 0 for 5 with 2 strikeouts. Adolis Garcia, you 0 for 2. Y'all both can't hit? Garcia and Schwarber can't hit in this game. William? Everybody else is hitting, but except for Garcia and the Schwarber can't hit. Why? Yeah. Explain that one to me right there. Coming up next to bat the Phillies, we have White Sox next to bat the Phillies. You got 1 paper at first base, 1 out of here we go. Harvard Nation. And Tyler Ferguson got the pitch, going to be Bryce Gray-Born. Running catch goes ball 2-0. Tyler Ferguson got the pitch, Bryce running catch goes ball 2-0. Tyler Ferguson got the pitch, Bryce Gray-Born. He's swinging at the 5-0 to 2-1. Yeah, thank you, too. Rockstar Women's Firm. Seeing me again. He can't respond to me. Want to try to make a new one. No, they didn't block him. They didn't block him. No, he's not blocked, though. Okay, he did right saying just got him this win. He didn't. No, YouTube did not block him. They did not block him because he did not block him. And Tyler Ferguson got the pitch for Bryce Gray-Born. He's swinging at 5-2-1. Tyler Ferguson got the pitch for Bryce Gray-Born. Running catch goes ball 3-1. Tyler Ferguson got the pitch for Bryce Gray-Born. Running catch goes strike 2 to 3-2 to book him. Yeah, don't make a new account, Wednesday. Don't keep making new accounts and stuff. They didn't block him. They did not block him. They did not block him down. And Tyler Ferguson got the pitch going to play Bryce Gray-Born. Wait, that counts a home run? Please tell me that counts as a home run. He's swinging that one, goes high and away with it. The ball's going, gone. 2-run home run for Bryce Harper. Second Bryce Harper, 2-run. Swinging, go high and away with it. The ball's going, gone. 2-run home run for Bryce Harper. This is Bryce Harper, and then the score is the Athletics have 0 runs, the Phillies have 9 runs, and the Phillies we had a 2-run score on the top of the ninth, and 2-run score on the bottom of the ninth, thanks to Bryce Harper. And this is Bryce Harper's second inning, and then so and Bryce Harper and Bryce Harper is 3 for 4, y'all. This is Bryce Harper's second home run in the game, and then this is Bryce Harper's second home, and then so this is Bryce Harper's ninth home run on the 2026 season on the 5 the center field, and this is Bryce Harper's second home run in the game, and this is Bryce Harper's ninth home run on the 2026 season on the 5 the center field. And that was 9-0 Athletic, 9-0 Phillies. Bryce Harper got 2 home runs in his goddamn game, y'all. Bryce Harper can hit good against the Athletics, man. You know, that's what I'm talking about. We got 9 runs on you Athletics. Y'all can't do nothing. See, Stone's right there. See, Stone's right there Wednesday. He's not blocked. He's not blocking nothing. So coming up next, to have the Phillies, we have a Dogs go see against the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. One up. I mean, here we go. Tyler Ferguson got a pitch. Can we go see it? Running catch goes to strike. Running catch goes to strike 1-1. Tyler Ferguson in the pitch. You go see it. Running catch goes to strike 2-2. Tyler Ferguson in the pitch. You go see it. Go and the Dogs go see it. As for Young. Dogs go see it. Dogs go see it. As for Young. Dogs go see it. Running the red 6 1 base 1. Tyler Ferguson in the pitch. You go see it. Running catch goes 1-2. So Tyler Ferguson in the pitch. You go see it. Swinging the foul 1-2. Tyler Ferguson in the pitch. You go see it. Running catch goes to strike 3. And Dogs go see it out. Dogs go see you over 3 with your first strikeout. Yeah, cause Stones can see your messages Wednesday. He ain't blocked. You can see your messages. And coming up next, to have the Phillies, you got Vernon Rush. Next, to have the Phillies, no Philly Bears on base. 2 outs, bottom of the inning. Here we go. Tyler Ferguson got the pitch connect for you, Morris. Get ready for win. And Brandon Rush flies out to the center field of Zach Elon. And Brandon Rush down. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute before I say that for him. And Brandon Rush, you 3 for 5 with your first strikeout. And I'm gonna say this again, y'all. So score the Athletics have 0 runs, the Phillies have 9 runs, and that's in the 8-way Jimmy. And we went on to the ninth, the final 8-way Jimmy. The Athletics turn the bad. Let's see what the Athletics can do to turn at the top of the ninth. And the 3 Athletic players that are at the top of the ninth will be Nick, Shrewd, Cody Thomas, and Zach Elon. And all I'm gonna say is, y'all, back from injury. Okay, so let's say coming back from injury, coming back, pitching in his first game since he came off injury. Phillies player number 59, Johan Devon, is out pitching in his first game off the injury list. Let's freaking go, y'all. Our closer was freaking bang. Hello. 15 days away for Devon to come back, and he's ready to pitch tonight. As long as you done. Cause you about to get struck out 3 times. So Devon is back. So hello. Johan Devon's about to make these looks look like shit. Hello. Waited 15 days for this man to come to the Indians. God, yeah. Yeah, we've been waiting for this shit. Waited 15 days for this. I know it's Joan. I know that's the way they say it. Joan. So I know how to say the name. You don't have to tell me. I know how to say it. I know how to say it, so don't start correcting me, Liam. I know how to say it, but the way the announcer say it, I know how to spell it anyway. Yeah, you say Johan. You gotta say it with the way the name is. Johanna, because you gotta say with the H in there, so I know how to say it, right? Yeah, because you know it's John. Hold on, because you gotta say the J and then you say the 100 part something. The pitch ain't for the Phillies, the Christian, that pitch not gonna pitch for the Phillies to be. Jim Hunter doing. Okay, so Chris Sanchez is getting his win tonight, so Chris Sanchez win 8 innings pitched, 3 hits, 0 runs, 0 runs, 1 walk, 10 strikeouts, no 0 runs, and a 2.42 ERA. No, he corrected me because the way I said it, though. When I said it, first before you even wrote anything, he corrected me, so. Yeah, then he corrected you because you wrote in the chat, so. So coming off the bat for the Athletics, we had Nick Caruso coming the bat for the Athletics, no leg plays on base, 0 outs, stopping 9, here we go. DeRon got the pitch, coming for Nick, ready for him. Right like and Durant got the pitch, Durant got the pitch, Nick ready for the swing, they go right into the grass, and that's a single. Nick Caruso to advance to first base by letting Nick Caruso singles on the shot line drive to the right field. Adults go see him. Adults go see him. Coming up next to bat for the Athletics, we have Kobe Thomas. Coming next to bat for the Athletics, we got one player on first base, 0 outs, top of the 9th. Here we go. Jerron got a pitch for you, Kobe. Go for swinging at the foul to the long one. Because Jerron got a pitch for you, Kobe. Go for him. And Kobe Thomas grounds into a fourth out to the shortstop, Trey Turner, to the second baseman, Weissenstein. Nick Luz is out at second base, but Kobe Thomas advanced to first base. And coming up next to bat for the Athletics, we have Zach Keeloff connects to bat for the Athletics. We have one Athletics player on first base, one out at the top of the 9th. Here we go. Jerron got a pitch, can raise Zach, get ready for it. Runner catch goes, balls 1 out. See, Winston. See that Star Wars. Winston's trying to tell you don't be a spell cop. See, you see that Winston? The Star Wars trying to tell you how to say somebody's name right. So like, come on, man, don't try to correct people. He's trying to correct you and stuff. And the wrong gonna fish gonna race that. Get ready for it. Running catch goes to the wall too. Running catch goes to the wall too. 2 now. And the wrong gonna fish gonna roll you Zach. Get ready for it. Running catch goes to the wall 3 to 3 now. I know you're trying to help Star Wars and trying to and stuff, but when you start correcting Winston, then it's like at least still a problem. And they're not gonna face gonna you Zach get ready for him. And that is ball form. And Zach Ulof is walked to advance the first base for the Athletics. Way to go, Deron. Your first game back off the injury list and you just walked Zach Ulof out the Athletics. Come on in. So the Athletics have Zach Ulof on first base and Kobe Thomas on second base. So coming up next to bat for the Athletics, we have Tyler Soderstrom. Coming next to bat for the Athletics, we have Blake Pace on first base and second base. 1 out, top of the 9th. Here we go. Jerron got the pitch in the way. Tyler got ready for him. Right now, catch goes the balls 1 out. And Tyler got and Jerron got the pitch in Tyler got ready for him. Right now, catch goes the ball 2 now. Can we throw some strikes to run? That would be nice right now. And Jerron got the pitch in the way. Tyler got ready for him. Right now, catch goes the ball 3 to 3 now. And Deron got fish gonna play Tyler Gray for me. Right now, catches go to strike 1 is a 3-1. And Deron got fish gonna play Tyler Gray for me. Is that what you said for Deron to throw some strikes? Wait, we challenging this. We challenging this. Hold on. Oh my God, that's a ball. Come on. Really? Running catch it goes, and that is ball four. And Tyler Sockstorm is Walton Vance, the first base for the Athletics. Way to go, Jerron. You walk your second bat of the game. Had to be Tyler Sockstorm. So the Athletics had Tyler Sockstorm on first base, Zach Geloff on second base, and Kobe Thomas on third base. Base loaded for the Athletics. Here come Caleb. Calvin trying to talk to Jerron. Yo, we load the Rogers will load the bases, y'all. Johanna Jerome never lost a bases ever in his career. Damn it. So coming up next, the bat for the Athletics, we have Austin Wins. Next, the bat for the Athletics. Bases loaded for the Athletics. 1 out, top of the ninth. Here we go. The wrong of the pitch can for Austin Grayburn. Right now, catch goes the balls 1 0. And the wrong of the pitch can for Austin Grayburn. Right now, catch goes the ball to 2 0. And the wrong of the pitch can for you, Austin Grayburn. Yeah, don't walk in the run. You don't want that in. Right now, catch it goes. That strike one is a 2-1. And then, and they're all gonna pitch in for Austin Rayburn. Right now, catch it goes. That strike two. The strike 1 2 1. They're all gonna pitch for you, Austin. Right now, catch it goes. Strike 2 2 2. They're all gonna pitch for you, Austin Rayburn. Austin wins. That's the time on you. Austin wins. Get back in the bed by system of baseballs. And they're all gonna pitch for you, Austin Rayburn. Swing and miss. Now strike 3. And Austin wins is out. Austin wins. You got strike the F out by Johanna Duran. Go sit in that Lex that got yeah. First strikeout for Duran 1K. Right, Duran, you got the second strikeout. You need one more. One more strikeout, we got ball game. So coming up next, the bat for the Athletics, we have Darrell Hernandez connects the bat for the Athletics. Bases over the Athletics. 2 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. Duran got a pitch coming in for you. Darrell, get ready for him. That ball's in the dirt. The ball's going down. Come on, Duran. We need this last out. Shut the door right here. Yeah, the Sixers do play tomorrow. Yeah, the Sixers and Knicks game is tomorrow night at 7 p.m. on ESPN. Yeah. So it's the Philadelphia 76ers at the New York Knicks for game 2 of the NBA playoffs, second round Eastern Conference semifinals tomorrow night at 7 p.m. on ESPN. And they're gonna visit you for you. I need the road away for running catch goes strike 1-1. The one gonna pitch for you. The road running catch the ball's in the dirt, the ball 2-2-1. Yeah, because I'm never streaming that tomorrow though. That's what I'm doing. 6 game tomorrow. I'm doing the 6 game tomorrow night. Then Thursday night I'm doing the Phillies game 3, just, and then, this athletic series again, so them. Yes. Come on, Philly fans. Philly fans, stand on your feet at Sage Drain Park. Philly fans, get on your feet at CVP. And then we're gonna fish connect for you. Then we're gonna wait for it. You swinging down with the five ball. You swinging that's the five balls of 2-2. And then we're gonna fish connect for you. For you, they will gonna wait for it. Run that catch goes to ball three. It's a 3-2 to full count. Come on, shut the door right here. Strike it down. Strike it down. And then we're gonna fish connect for you. They will give any point. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And that is ball four. And Darrell Hernandez is walking against the first base for the Athletics. Deron, you just walk your third bat of the game as we Darrell Hernandez. Deron, you walked in a freaking run, bro. Why? Why'd you walk in a run? Why? Why'd you walk in a run? So the West got that first. So score the West have one run. The Phillies have 9 run. The West get the first run score in the top of the ninth. Thanks to Chloe Thomas. So the Legs have Darrell Hernandez on first base. Tyler Soutstone on second base, and Zach Gelov on third base. Second base loaded for the Athletics. Run! Oh my god. Walked in a run, god damn. Let's go to shutout going. So coming up next, the bat for the Athletics, we have Bud Harris next to bat for the Athletics. Second base loaded for the Athletics. 2 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. DeMar got a pitch connect for you, Brad. Get ready for it. Swing into the foul on one. DeMar gonna pitch you, Brad. Run the catch goes to Walls 1-1. DeMar gonna pitch you, Brad. Run the catch goes to strike two, 1-2. And DeMar gonna pitch connect for you, Brad. Get ready for it. Right that catch goes, that's strike three. And Bud Harris is out. And that's the ball game. Final score is 9-1. Phillies win. So the Phillies will advance on the 16-20 on the season. The Athletics will advance to 18-17 on the season. The Phillies will get the 16 win. The Athletics will get the 17 loss. Again. And I think Don right early moves to 7-2, 7-1 in the season or something like that. And 6-1, I think so. Oh yeah, and your winning pitcher tonight's game is Christopher Sanchez. Mm-hmm. And your winning pitcher, your Chevy player tonight's game is Christopher Sanchez. He went 8 innings pitched, 3 hits, 0 runs, 1 walk, 10 strikeouts, first career start of 8 scoreless green innings, and 10 plus Ks. Shout out to Christopher Sanchez. Hello. And Christopher Sanchez advances on to 3-2 on the stat line. So yeah, and got still win the season. Hello. And here we go, guys. And now it's time to sing the song. There's your hair of the clouds. There's a lot to be learned. So look around. Once there was a silly old man. Thought he moved a rubber tree plant. Anyone knows ain't it? Can't move a rubber tree plant, but he has high hopes. He has high hopes. He has high apple pie in the sky. I hope so when you start to feel low, instead of letting go, just remember that. Ooh, Whoops, there goes another rubber tree. Whoops, there goes another rubber tree. Whoops, there goes another rubber tree plant. Let's go hot, the hot for Red October. And Don Mary used to the best energy manager in all of baseball. And you know that you keep on us winning games out here. And you know what? We gonna the Phillies are gonna make it back to World Series contender, y'all. So you know that. We took the first game of the series against the Athletics. We took the first game against the Athletics. So guys, I will not be streaming the Phillies versus I will not guys, I will not be streaming the Phillies versus the Athletics game number 2 of the 3-game series tomorrow night at 6 p.m. So, you know, because I'll be doing the Sixer game, so you know, things like that. But I will tell you the matches for the Sixer game, just for the Phillies game, so y'all want to know anyway for tomorrow's game. Because Zach Willis pitching tomorrow night, so for all you Philly fans out there, if you want to know that, Zach Willis pitching tomorrow night, so you got the Zach attack, so you got the wheels on wheels tomorrow night, so you already know. So you know how that's gonna go. You got an ace Zach Willis pitching tomorrow night, so you know that's gonna be a good game. There's no way in hell we gonna lose the Athletics with Zach Willis around. There's no way in hell. Just no way. So pitching matchup for tomorrow night's game is gonna have Zach Wheeler versus that George thing. I don't know. Yeah. All right. So Zach Wheeler versus Jeffrey Spring. So you know. Yeah, so it's gonna be Zach Wheeler versus Jeffrey Springs tomorrow night, guys. So y'all watching the Phillies game, so Zach Wheeler is 1-0 on the season. Zach was pitching one against Jeffrey Springs. Zach was 1-0 on the season with 2.45 ERA and 14 strikeouts. And Jeffrey Springs is 3-2 on the season with 3.9 ERA and 35 strikeouts. So you know that's gonna be a good game if you're watching that, but I'm coming the Sixers in. So for my Sixer fans out there, I'm doing the Philadelphia 76ers at the New York Knicks for game number 2 of the NBA playoffs, second round, the Eastern Conference semifinals tomorrow night at 7 p.m. And the game's gonna be shown on ESPN. So I'm gonna come out and watch the Sixers do their thing, try to win game 2, try to tie the series up like they did the Boston, they did the first round against the Celtics, and just go in there and try to play better. We'll see, things like that. But other than that, guys, I mean, you can go and match that game and so you MG fan. That's how we MG fan. This is how we do. Let's go Phillies, and you go and match that game and it's out. Peace, y'all. See you Sixers fans tomorrow night for Sixers and Knicks, and your Philly fans see you on Thursday night for Phillies and Athletics game 3. And I hope the Phillies win tomorrow night against the Athletics. You know, with Zach Wheeler around. I hope they win that game.